Hi YouTube, it's Rule, and I'm here for another book review. And I just finished Fear by Michael Grant yesterday at 12:55. And just to say, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Make sure Pat doesn't happen. I'm not that racist, it's just so Friday 13th for me is just watching scary movies with my friends. So yeah, where is it? I just finished Fear on my Kindle. I will show you the cover if you want me to. But this book, oh my god, it was so intense. Like, you don't know how intense it was because, like, you really don't know how intense it was until you really read the whole series. See, there's the cover. I know it's a smaller version. Yeah. So Fear. And it was intense. It was really, really, really intense and suspenseful and disgusting. Everything that she went through, it was gross. It was gross. Like, I did not know what was going on, but Michael Grant really can make you want to vomit, but in a good way. And like, some of the things he described are so nasty. This one kid's cigar, he literally ripped out his eyes. Like, he literally ripped out his eyes. Like, how? And like, the death of Howard was really upsetting. Howard was like iffy character for me, but I always liked how he was always there for Org and always willing to be himself, even though he did the whole still thing. He was still like a good guy in some ways, and I missed him. I was like, why, Drake, why? But the plot of the story really took off well. I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting, and it was really fast paced. Like, it took me like almost 3 days to finish it, and like, that's rare for me. It usually takes me more than 4. And take my time with books. But so good. Now let's get on to the characters. Some of the characters really changed, and some of them stayed the same. Like Sam, he's Sam. He's the guy who tries to be a leader, but in the end, he finds out he's a warrior. He fights in the face. He fights for people in the face, and that's his job. Like, that's his job, and he knows it. He knows he can't be a leader because he's not that great at it. He knows he can't stay and sit do nothing because he doesn't like that. Cuts up how. He knows he's a warrior. He fights for people in the face, and I like that. Astrid, she changed. She changed a lot. The way she cut her hair, the way she's thinking. She's no longer Astrid the religious person or Astrid the genius. I like this Astrid. She really just goes out there and she tries to be different, and I think I really like this actress because she's not so whiny. Well, I hated the Astrid before. Then we have one of my favorite characters, Ed Leo. I still can't pronounce his name after freaking almost 5 books. I still can't pronounce his name. Ed Leo. We find out he's gay. Like, I was just happy for him to find a relationship because it sucks to be in the phase, to be alone with no people except for your friends, and you want to just have a relationship. And I felt like this is just a cute relationship. Him not for Roger. That was the cutest thing ever. Drake. I hate Drake. I hate him with my life. I don't want to. I just hate him. He's like one of the sickest, psychotic characters. Like, there's a sociopath, and there's a psychotic asshole, and he's the psychotic. And it's just like, oh, that was annoying. I just don't like him. And the things he does for this freaking gas age, I'm like, what is wrong with the dude? But Drake's sick in the head, so. And the way he thinks when he talks, like, he's like, I hate girls. I don't want them. Like, and then we have Diana, who's pregnant, and she has her baby Gaia, who is now the gas age, and the things this baby did was pretty sick. was pretty strange. I talked after like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It did book. It's like this guy fish bring it out of this fucking baby because I feel bad. But Diana, in the beginning of the book, she was so nice and so different, and she wasn't thinking about getting revenge. She wasn't thinking about Cain. Well, she was, but she was trying to think of a way how she was going to treat this baby, how to take care of the baby, and towards the end, she's like, this baby's powerful. This baby makes me powerful. This baby makes me strong and makes me fight. So she runs off with Drake. Well, Drake/Brittany. I'm like, this is not Jesus. This is not your Lord. This is a evil thing that you're liking. You're gonna go, like, just, I couldn't stand it. The way she was talking, I was just, shut up. And then, another favorite of my character is Quinn. Quinn really, really stepped up in this book. And it made me so happy for him to step up. He backfired from fishing because of what Penny did to Cigar. And then he stepped up as a leader, but he wasn't that great as a leader. So he realized, I like fishing. I'm going to go fish. Leave me alone. I'm going to go fish. But he really stepped up in the book. Penny. I'm glad Penny died because I hate her with my life. She really is sick in the head like Drake. But she's more sick. She's more psycho. Like, she's a crazy psycho. And I don't know how kids think. Like, how do kids under the age of 14 think like that? And it makes no sense, but like, how do you think like that under the age of 14? And like, I don't think like that. I'm 15. So it's just like how these kids think in this world. It's like, oh, stay away from her, but I'm glad she died. Cain got humiliated by Penny. That was sad. Because he got the treatment he did the other people in the first book with the cement hands, but he didn't have a little Pete to take the hands away, the cracking away. They had to do it, and they peel like skin off. And I just couldn't think of it. Like, I literally hurt myself. I literally went like that with my Kindle. Now I have a bruise over here. I'm just like, oh my god, this is nasty. Dude, that's what I'm trying to get it done.
Why is that on that side?
And so next is like,
I'm gonna put it in a bag.
trying to do something.
Money, the iPod is so I could get money off.
So the book, like, really creepy. And Cain, I felt bad with the staples in his head. But he's still Cain. He's still the guy like, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her now. And then the phase is turning black. That's why it's called fear, but it's really called darkness. It's originally called darkness because everything was going dark because the phase wall turning black, and everyone's fears are being exposed. And it's like, with no. And then people on the outside, we actually get the outside perspective, and it's kind of weird. Having the perspective of Sam's mom, Connie, and they were gonna blow up the dome.
It's hard out here.
They were gonna blow up the dome, and they were gonna stop it because the kids inside. But
Tell me about this.
they try to stop it, and then it doesn't work. But they try to stop it, it doesn't work, and it still blows up. And they see sun, but it doesn't break the dome. It makes it transparent, which is like really weird. The parents can see what they're doing, and the kids can see what they're doing. But the phase wall is still there, so it's like still hard to touch it. And it's like, oh my god, it's so weird. Parents seeing these kids all dirty, eating like birds and pigeons and all these other stuff. And the kids are seeing their parents probably like crying, probably thinking, please, and they're holding up signs and Ashley sees her family. She's like, this is not my family anymore. And Sam thinks the same thing because this is like their world. They say that this is our world. We were cut off from the outside of the world. This is our world. But they're kids, and they shouldn't use their parents for guidelines. everything shouldn't be on their shoulders all the time. It's just like sad for these kids still have to go through this. But I can't wait for the last book, Light. I am excited. Michael Grant, please. I know you're an author. You like to take your time. Please, I want it out fast. I just want to see how it ends so badly because this series is like one of the series like you want to go to read when you want to read something interesting, read something a little disgusting, read something intense, suspenseful, all that, and to get away from like the other world, the home world. So I give Fear by Michael Grant 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. I felt it. I loved it. And I can't wait for Light. I can't wait to see how he ends it. I'm sad the series is ending. I love this series. This series is a really, really intense series. Just like the whole thing. And I can't wait to see how he ends it. Fear's pretty much my favorite book so far, besides Plague. But I can't wait to see how Light goes. So, see you later and have fun reading.